And we are live. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the matches. Today we have SV Monarch versus ASCENDO, and I'm also casting alongside Wilkinson. Hello, Wilkinson.
Welcome everyone. I'm finally back in the hood after I've been quite busy lately with like the Super Coppa Italia tournament and my own squad management. But finally, I'm here back to the studio here with Orfi and everyone else. Finally, I can cast some good games here. Ascendo
That's
you, obviously one of the favorites here. Against
yup.
SV Monarch, who sadly didn't appear last week because of reasons. But now
But
they're here.
we have one of the toughest match in the leagues actually. But before we get into these matches, I know everyone's excited. Let's get into some clips first. So let's see what these clips are about. First up, clips. We have a pretty interesting clip here coming in by the Kufra. Going in with the flicker and the tyrant's rage. And it's pretty funny here. Look at this. He just misses one every. He just misses everyone completely here. A pretty questionable jump by him and gets taken out here. Poor Cardi. Second clip though, a pretty funny one as well, is a flicker wasted by the carry here. It's just he goes in thinking he can dash out again, and pretty questionable. He gets jumped here and has to waste a resource. Some goofy clips here. We have another also clip coming in from inside the Flying Eagles. Hello, Walkenstern. This is Flying Eagles here. They have Nergi on the XP laner here on the Arlot. And he does some pretty questionable play with a final slash here alongside with a flicker, and yep, just gets absolutely no one here. Poor guy. I think he gets taken out here in the process. Yep, there it is. And then, last but not least, we have a double play here. Pretty interesting one. So we have an insane final slash flicker here. Unlike Nergi, this one is RMQT now from the side of Ascendo. Going in, getting three man here. Pretty good play by him, but then we have a reply in the same play here by the X-Borg with the last Insanity, just getting a sick double kill, as you're gonna see right now. There it is with the flicker as well. So yeah, this was a pretty good clip here also coming in from the side of Iconic. And yeah, before we get into the matches, make sure you subscribe, follow the TikTok. We're definitely gonna upload content there. I don't even know if we upload anymore. And then the TikTok is kind of dead, unfortunately. But for the YouTube, though, you can always subscribe. Unlike here, we're gonna bring a lot of streams. And before that, you can also make sure to join the Discord. We have a lot of fun here. I'll be casting alongside Walker Stern, so it's gonna be a good one. I'll see you during the match. And we are live, and we are back. Hello, Walker Stern.
Good evening again, Hockey. We are in an interesting draft here among two tournament league favorites here. Ascendo unbeaten, undefeated so far, again up against SV Monarch, who suffered a technical defeat. Is it gonna cost them the Crown League? We will see. But like at the very least, we can both say both teams probably gonna lock in the top 4 slots by the end of the Crown League season. So we shouldn't be worried about that. But maybe the seeding could be important. As if you're the first seed team, you just have to play one best of series to win the Crown League. As for the second place, you still would have to match up against the third place team, and they could upset you. So this case, we are kind of hoping to see some crazy stuff now from SV Monagas. If they secure a win here, then we would have an interesting situation on the table standings. If you could show that maybe to us here.
Can you show the league table? We don't have that, unfortunately.
Sadly, not this time.
Not this
Maybe
time.
next time again.
Anyways, so far from the draft here, SV against Ascendo. We have for the side of SV Monarch going in with an early Tig ban alongside a Arlot. So I'm surprised by the first ban Tig, but once again we have for the side of Ascendo. No wait, Ascendo banning Tig. Oh my god, the SV they both in the same squad. They have same squad players. So I got confused.
Yeah. Don't forget also about the name changes from RM. He changed his name to Gina, so he's still the same XP laner for Ascendo, just different name. Don't worry, don't get confused. He just joined SV Monarch in Game Squad, as like as Mizo did before already a month ago. So don't get confused. They're all still playing for Ascendo. Nothing bad is going on so far. No drama. Everything is still fine. Just so basically a squad internal Crown League match.
Just that the squad tags sort of got me there. That's pretty sad. But yeah, for a side of Ascendo, yes, Ascendo over here, banning out the Diggy as well. So it looks like they probably trying to go for a Mino first, from what I can see here so far.
Don't forget about one hero, no.
Kaja.
No, actually, I was referring to the newest hero.
Oh, Chip. Chip is actually out. I forgot about that. But the thing is, are we gonna see a Chip? I don't think we're gonna see a
I
Chip
mean,
this early.
maybe they've practiced chip the entire day, like some other squads here who played 5Qs and they know now when to play chip and when not. And I can say this hero is fun to play. He's actually fun to play. You need to try
I
that out. Like
I
it's legit
haven't
so
seen it
fun.
yet. I know that he can like he's basically a support Louis sort type ish,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but I haven't seen it yet. So I'm pretty excited actually. I'm pretty excited to see what Chip does if he ever gets picked here. Though for the side of
Aww.
Ascendo, they will be going in for the Ruby instead. Actually, a pretty solid first pick since she is pretty flexible. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ruby can be slotted in on the XP lane and on the roaming position. Depends on what kind of matchup you want to go for. With the carry and Joy already being picked up that early in the draft, kind of is obvious where they are going to go. Joy on jungle, carry on gold lane, carry on flicker so far. I'm not sure about this. Maybe needs to swap it out later to for vengeance, but we will see. Maybe he's a brave carry player. I've seen those types of carries already in the new season, but we will see then. However, on the side of Ascendo, I doubt they will pick. I mean, Clint is one of those heroes. Like, he's very vulnerable to ganks. Like, if Joy wants to kill the Clint, she's gonna kill Clint. That's the point. And other marksmen would have probably an easier time to escape. Maybe a Claude, but not a Clint. Like, it's not my favorite marksman here. Especially after he got actually nerfed. Yeah,
never
look,
mind.
that's the
There it
Claude I
is.
was talking about. Let's go!
Never mind. There it is. The cloud. You're kind of right here. The Clint would be a pretty easy pick off, and especially you kind of struggle against carry in general, or not like dominate as how Clint should in lanes. Because with Clint, you can't really afford to at least have a stable lane or lose it. You need to have an advantage, or otherwise your gold lane's gonna be very unstable.
Mm-hmm.
And Clint is
And
one of
with the
those
card,
heroes.
Do you want to make friends with Nana?
I agree. But with the Kaja being locked in, it also kind of reveals already where Ruby's gonna go. She's gonna go in XP lane this time now, and as we Monarch are aware of this fact, and they can still pick up some counters for Ruby later on if they want. But I'm not gonna reveal it. No, maybe they are gonna pick it anyways, and then I can talk about it. I don't want to spoil everything for the viewers here. They can also use their own thoughts about the draft here. With the Nana being banned out for SV Monarch, good ban here. Would have been a kind of annoying, especially for Vexana to play because she doesn't really like those kinds of heroes where she can just get frozen, CC'd, or anything like that. She just wants to pull out the damage. So Nana ban makes sense here from the side of SV Monarch, and from the side of Ascendo, they decided to go for the Angela ban. Makes sense considering there's still the XP pick open from SV Monarch, and they could have gone a tanky XP laner, and with the Angela, Angela can go on probably maybe a Yuzhong on XP, or still go on to the Droid. She would have had a few options to ult on, and Ascendo probably don't wanna deal with that and just want to get rid of that option altogether. With the farmers being banned out as well, there are not many mages open left for Ascendo that they could play against Vexana here, since
I mean,
Aurora got actually nerfed.
I also wouldn't go for Aurora here, to be honest. I think what Ascendo needs is a sort of a mobility mage, like a Valentina or a Novaria here. Well, it would probably work way better, especially against the carry, against the Joy, something you can get out. Because if Kaja is not gonna be enough to protect you both and Claude at the same time, so the mage also needs some self-protection.
I agree with you. The mage needs to be autonomous, like self-sufficient. Like you cannot really pick a weak mage now, or else you're gonna get zone broke. Maybe even on the mid lane. You Zhong being banned out. Are they listening to us right now? Like, okay, like with the Angela ban, it would have made sense, but you also banning out the Zhong. Oh, I
Oh,
want to see the chip. Hey, I
we're
want to
gonna
see the
see
chip.
it.
I want to see the chip. Hey, I want to see the chip. I like that. That would be so bonkers, man.
We might see a chip here for the first time.
No.
Ah, no! So close yet so far, but a Paquito pick though against a Ruby. A pretty, I would
Two.
say maybe to out rotate or to at least like get out of Ruby's sight as fast as possible. Similar to
No, no, no,
Benedetta
no.
as well.
You don't get it. The Paquito. Did you read the last patch notes? The Paquito second skill got even more buffed in the early
Yeah.
game. That means he can actually go for the 1-on-1s against Ruby if he's doing it smart.
Well, is it that buffed already?
Yeah, it is buffed. It's the new patch. Did you even read it?
I read that he got buffed. I didn't think it would be that big of a buff for him. Like I know
The
second skill
second
got
skill
buffed.
is doing so much damage. Like the second skill is so buffed now.
I know it did get buffed, but
Like,
I don't think it's enough for like a Paquito to still, take out a whole fight because keep in mind he is still kind of limited in fights. He's just a combo.
I mean, this combo is enough to get a pickup on any squishy hero. That's more than enough.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
I've seen it already many 5Qs today, and my old 5Q and enemies 5Q. If the Paquito has his stacks full, he's gonna burst anyone down
That's
from
that's
the
true.
squishies.
I actually main Paquito. The funny thing, it's just that I probably play a bit too safe on him, and I just mainly go for mage kills and jungle. So that
Bro,
could be the
if
case.
you
I
know
don't.
what you're doing on Paquito, you can also go for the XP 101s if you're confident.
Yeah,
Like that's why
it
he's
depends
maybe
on the
going for that.
XP. Like when it comes to like a few XPs that I play against, like a Yuzong, a Lapo and stuff, I don't really fight them unless I know I have an advantage. Not early though. Like unless if I'm playing against squishy XPs, like a Benedetta and an X-Borg and stuff, I fight those. I take those fights. So I've been playing pretty safe on Paquito, especially against tanky XPs, and I'm pretty excited to see now that the new buffed. Maybe someone will be playing aggressive, and I could learn something from it. So let's see here. I'm pretty excited for this first game. So is Walker Sir. Make sure you prepare the popcorn, and I'll see you during the game. And we are back here in game number one, Ascendo versus SD Monarch. Welcome guys. Hello Walkenstern.
As we speak here, already Grog already secured a little jungle monster from Quinpec. I mean from Adam, and it's not looking great so far. Look at this. Grog could have almost stolen it, but now he's in big trouble. But he can always escape with save to safety. And Ruby already in trouble against the Paquito. Look at this poke damage.
Alright then, I am indeed learning something new. The new buff does fight the tanky ones. So, but Adam on the other hand seems like to be in trouble.
Oi! Oi! Look at the Paquito! No,
Bam with the
he
flicker.
almost did it.
Almost so close hit so far, but Mizo on the other hand on the gold lane is taken up by Sonic here in a 1v1 and a flicker has been triggered, so is a Purify. So the Purify taken out might be something huge here, I would say for this.
I mean, so far everything is still okay. Even though they lost the first blood, Mizu shouldn't have died there in the first place. Like, that was literally a 1-on-1 death here. He's now in big trouble. He needs to freeze now the minions, not let Carry get the minions. Like, he can maybe get, yeah, he's zoning her from 1 minion. That means 1 minion less, some time to go back here. Meanwhile, Mei actually in trouble here. Like, she has to recall now, and on the bot side, yeah. Oh, he just died. Anyways, we are here, and on the top lane we've got the Paquito and Aurora just clearing together the waves to get a level 4 set up the turtle here, and Kinpeki not level 4 yet. That could be a problem here for them, as Altski is already setting it up for him, for his jungler, and they're actually looking for a fight here. Look at this! Ruby, where are you going? Ruby! Oh no, that's a pickup. That's a turtle for the Monarch. That's another kill onto Kaja, and another kill for Rep Fafnir. This is not looking great so far for ASCENDO. As also, Mizu gets stoned from his own minion wave. Ay.
Hello,
What can they
hello.
do now?
I'm sorry, I had
Welcome
people
back, Poppy.
just barging in my room, so...
It happens. I held the line.
Yeah, there might be another barge in soon though. I don't know. But as
Oh
I'm here now,
no.
I did see that fight, and it was pretty unfortunate for the side of ASCENDO here. Having
I
though
mean, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong in the early game so far from the side of ASCENDO.
That's true. And it seems like right now they're just being zoned out of their own jungle here.
Look how confident Alski is walking around with the Paquito. Look at him. Look at the damage on the Ruby. See, that's what
Oh
you
my
do
god!
in meta. Look at this. Look
Oh
at
my
this
god!
damage.
Alright, we now learned the Paquito from the one and only Altsky fam. Alright. I
Ay.
I am shocked. I'm shocked. Okay, so that buff really changes a lot about Paquito.
I told you from the very start that that buff is game changing for, well, when it comes to him being in the meta. Like, now you can just pick him and it's decent always.
Yep. And it looks
Wait,
though
look at
like
this, look at it.
Rap is
He wants
going
more.
into the electrifying beats on Adam here. Adam has no way out and taken up by Fam here. Looks like Fam is still looking for more, and Vanskert is in trouble. Never mind.
Look,
Double
I see damage. Oh my God,
double
is that
knockout
damage?
strike coming in from Fam, just zoning Gina out and securing safety for Vanskert. And then we have the second turtle up here. Could possibly fall for SV Monarch once again. Oh,
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
That's
no.
the solo kill.
the
That's how you
offended.
play him now.
I would say if Gina didn't do the offended, could possibly have survived. But Mai on the other hand is out of position. We'll have to use a flicker here as Rap was on her, and Adam with the Spear of Alpha doesn't
Oi.
get anyone. Ooh, double Turfly coming in from the one and only Gio on Vixana here. I think this is the first to see Gio, is it?
I don't know. Maybe Gio changed your name or his name. Wow.
Probably.
Or the first time, okay. First time we see this person, okay.
Yeah, it's the first
For
time.
the-
This
for
is
the
the
view,
swap.
really good.
This for the viewers, SV Monarchs had to swap some players, and Gio is their newest player here in the league. So so
Really
far
good
he's
job so
actually,
far.
yeah, pretty good job so far. Really good
Another
first
solo
impression.
kill. Look
And-
at this, Ruby's gonna cry.
Oh, 0-4-0. Oh no. Gina is not having a fun time. That's what I will say here.
For real, man. I need to talk to him later, because that you cannot play like that. You cannot play like that on XP. Like, you're not supposed to lose that hard, okay? You know that you have a huge advantage against the Paquito, but you're not supposed to die 4 times.
I
Three
mean, maybe,
3 times against solo.
maybe the Paquito now is different. Maybe he just like underestimated Paquito, and look where that led him. But on the
How
other
can you
hand,
underestimate Paquito if you have read the patch notes, man? Or, okay, this could have only happened if you didn't read the patch notes.
that's true. But oh, Fam is in trouble
Look at
here. Never
this!
mind, does get the kill and
Oh,
is taken out by the tower and Maya at the same time here. The shutdown coming through. And looks like the bottom lane here, the gold lane, will be pushed by the side of SV Monarch just to secure another turtle from themselves and get, better positioning at this point.
the best part about this game is that ASCENDO at least got the first kill in this game. It always starts with the first one.
It's always the first
I
one, but
mean,
comebacks are a thing. I mean, we've seen Iconic and Top Esports early on.
oh, found him! Nice
Oh
combo
no,
from the side of SV Monarch.
Adam
Nice
is
white charge from the Grog.
Adam is also not having a fun time.
I mean,
Oh,
why do you pick Alpha into this? Like,
Alpha is a pretty questionable pick. I think there would have been better options. And Mai is in trouble here, but gets out thanks to the big, huge rock here. Just goes inside of it, and Rap can't just do anything but spin around it, so... Adam, on the other hand, is zoned out of his buff. Looks like Rap is still looking for some blood here. He doesn't have the electrifying beats, but sure does have enough damage to burst down anyone he needs. And a retribution then from Adam taking his buff here, but will be using Spear of Alpha to just get away from a Fam. I mean, seeing how dangerous Fam is, I would also just use everything to get away from him. Astro Echo coming in from Maya, and I'm offended, just taking out the Eternal Guard from Geo here. And not much happens under the tower apart from it being pushed. But Mizu is playing a really risky game here.
I mean, he can afford
Yeah.
to this goal. Like, look at how far ahead he is. He can risk that. Like, he's strong.
Almost got
And
Mizu
they're
here.
getting us the mid tower. Wait, Vansky, are you trying something? Nah, he's fine.
Looks like
Oi, Altsky, look at his damage, look at him!
Oh my god!
Boom! Boom, shakalaka.
He's still going in for more. Flicker, I'm offended.
No!
No!
What are you guys doing? ASCENDO, what are you doing?
Oh no! This is not going good. This is not Ascendo's game. This
Not at all.
not at all. Just 1 to 17, 12k behind in farm. Oh Ascendo, oh Ascendo. There's just so many mistakes that they're doing this game.
I mean, there goes the undefeated win streak so far.
I mean, they could still have a comeback. Maybe you could give us a game 3 if they win game 2.
True, but now they have already lost at least one game. That means that they didn't lose the series yet, but they lost one game. That means they're not more undefeated. Everyone has been beaten then in the league.
Looks like Fam here is looking for a one-shot kill here on Mizu. I mean, Paquito now 615. Can we see the builds here, the farm? And he already have
He's the most gold. He's the most
Yeah.
gold. Look at him.
most gold. The Paquito. Yep, Fam is dominating this so far. Has 3 damage items. Is going for another one here. And it's looking to just one-shot even the Kaja at this point. I mean, at this point, he can. I think he can with the Sea Halberd. He can one-shot the Kaja. Looks like Crap is going in but the Divine Judgment coming in from Kimpeki. Unfortunately, it is not enough to take Crap out. What a play here! I mean, he is super fed here, so considering that the side of Ascendo are really behind.
Look at Vansky. Look at
Oh,
Vansky. Ascendo
Vansky.
are sweeping. Why?
Oh no, Vansky with the wall charge here, taking Adam ever so casually here under the tower, and it looks like this could be the game, as Rap is preparing his electrifying beats and does so, almost takes out Mizu. Mizu will be dashing away here, Gino the Amofended missing everyone, but Fam on the other hand, knockout strike, doesn't kill anyone, all of them survive on 1 HP, but the only thing that doesn't survive on 1 HP is the base over here, as SV Monarch takes the first game of the series. That's pretty unfortunate for the side of Ascendo. That was just total domination here, so...
They got a single kill and they got ended in 10 minutes.
I mean, I'll probably say not only is it probably like bad plays coming from them, but I would say also like the draft. You know, the alpha is quite questionable here. Maybe Kaja for the joy understandable, but you could also flex that around and have a better pick. But once again, we don't know yet. Maybe they could give us something surprising on game 2, or it could be another domination match. We will see you during game 2. And we are live once again. We are back for game number 2 SV Monarch versus ASCENDO. As you can see, 1-0 for the side of ASCENDO here as they dominated the first
For the
match.
side of S, for the
I
side
mean,
of SV
SV
Monarch, not
Monarch.
Ascendo. Hello.
SV Monarch. I'm sorry. Anyway, speaking of SV Monarch, they do have the first ban here, Sonic thinking here. And it could possibly result in the same bans as last, or maybe because it's a first pick here, they could probably resort to something else. Maybe ban something that could possibly be taken on on like the first two picks. Something that you'd usually
Okay.
trade and give away. So
Okay. The thing is in this draft, like as Ascendo, you have to fix some of the drafting mistakes. Like you cannot pick Alpha in that kind of team comp. Like you know how mobile the enemies were. Like if they had something like Bars, it would have made sense, but not against a Joy Alpha. Yeah, that's that part. And Ascendo, you are kind of forced now to ban some priority aromas, for example, like Matilda. You cannot give away the Matilda, and they have to ban also probably later. Maybe the Ruby. Or wait, they probably leave it open because um SV Monarch weren't really threatened by Gina's Ruby last match. That was a bit yeah, that was that
yeah.
kind of story. Maybe they're gonna ban the Paquito because they don't have a Paquito player. Maybe we will see. Maybe.
By the
Can
way,
they leave
Gina,
open the Joy?
if
Yeah.
you're listening to this, Gina, we still love you. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
We still love you, bro. Anyways, apart from that, pretty unfortunate for Gina here on the Ruby. I would agree with the Alpha pick. You could have gone a Barretts, or maybe even on a Kai would have been better. But
Wait a moment. I'm trying to remember something. Why you ban Alphobius again? Like it was a specific draft where you banned the Phobius for something special. I forgot which hero though, but like it was something specific. Seeing that
Benedetta?
Phobius ban makes me remember. Not Benedetta necessarily. There was also some other heroes. Like not only one. There were also one or two other
So
heroes who are
Bene,
possible.
Lance, Fanny, I think those are like the top three. Why Phobius probably get banned?
There's
Hmm.
also one. But not one
Or the
one.
1-1 as well.
There was another one. There was uh
Nolan?
wait, Rin. No, the thing
Time
is,
to
Rin made a
drop the
tutorial
beat of the
just about
flower
that
team
before,
is
about
banning.
which hero gets counted by Phobius, and I forgot the tutorial again. I just read it before. Sorry, Rin, if you're seeing this. We will maybe see it in the draft anyways. Sendo,
Do
you
you want
decided
to
to
make
go for the
friends
Joy
with
ban
Nana?
this time, and as we Monarch classical Nana ban, they don't want to deal with this since they are not gonna first pick the Nana themselves, so it makes sense. And
Yeah, the thing is,
uh,
this could be a bait ban. This could be like playing in Ascendo's head and then letting them know, like, if we ban Phobius, they're gonna start banning some mobile stuff and you can get comfort picks. So
mhm.
this could possibly be a bait ban because I remember Phobius was also a bait ban during some matches where they would never even play him. They would just ban him and then get into the enemy's hand. Like if we ban Phobius, they're gonna ban that certain stuff, and then we can get that certain stuff. And that's how it basically worked, right? Phobius was just like a fill ban here. So this could possibly be still the case, or it could be a legitimate ban for something.
I think it's a
The
legitimate
hunt
ban.
begins.
Okay, Rook, I send to you. They are banning the Ruby themselves because they realized, okay, Ruby's not working for us, so we better not give it to the enemies because Ruby's still a high priority pick here. Anyways, what else is open? Supports are all open, but you cannot pick Tigris and Stiggy still open. Marksman's, yeah, that is a solid first pick. Seen it already in rank today.
I've been
Solid.
waiting for
I
so
have nothing
long.
to complain about.
Yep. The
And
carry coming in.
like, Ascendo need to figure out something here because like they need to pick in a way that allows them to potentially set up either some ganks on the carry or snowball the game, because they need a game plan. Like last game, you couldn't really see a game plan at all from them. Like it doesn't matter if you lose the game as long as it's clear. As long as it's clear what you were trying to do here. But they got dominated so hard that they on both side lanes actually. First Mizu died. That was the worst part about the early game as Claude.
Yeah.
And then the situation of the turtle happened, and then everything went out of control. And here's the Nolan now from Adam. He took his lessons. He wants to pick something strong. And as you mentioned before, Vexana being picked up finally from the side of ASCENDO. They learned the
There it
lessons.
is.
Now they adjusted their drafts. Maybe it was the coach.
Anyways, we have a Vixen and a Nolan coming in here. I mean, taking a Nolan pretty early on, I would say that's quite a risk, but also could be worth it. We've seen Nolan on first pick zone a few times and working out pretty well. So let's see how it's gonna go here for the side of ASCENDO. As for the side of SZ Monarch, fam, once again, taking the Paquito for himself, still feeling confident from the last game, and said, I can definitely do another Paquito. And keep in mind, Paquito can screw with a Nolan. And like pretty hard as well. That's all I'll say. I've seen several Paquito Nolan matchups.
Yes,
And
that's the
wait
reason.
a
That's the
minute,
reason, Bambubius. That's the reason.
I said it. It's for the fanny. It could be for the fanny, and there it is. But they still have a lot of stuff open. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be a Phoveus because you still need to watch out for like a Kajaku, for a Franco, Cho, single target CCs that can really disrupt. So let's see here.
You're forgetting one thing. If they pick a single target CC and they focus all the resources on the Fanny, then Alski can do the same stuff as the previous game. Like
I
they
mean,
cannot pick. They
could
cannot
also,
take a pick.
They could
Yeah.
also do it for the marksman, like a Brody, for example. Brody would be a pretty prime example of taking a single target CC, but keeping the team composition in check. And looks like
Yeah, look,
Becky here will be taking a Tigreal instead, which is actually a pretty solid ban against the Fanny. I mean, a solid pick against the Fanny.
Yeah, like they had to pick something with AOE CC since they cannot single target on an enemy since there are too many targets to focus on. Like that's an overload. Like that's Paquito with pick of potential, Fanny with pick of potential, and they don't even know yet the mage. Like mage could have also been a strong pick of mage. Like I don't know, even Odora counts, I guess. And now with the Tigreal being picked up, they avoid that situation at least. Like they can set up for a proper team fight. They have proper team fight composition here from the set of ASCENDO. Like they've got the Tigreal, Vexana, Nolan. They've got a clean team fight. It's easy to execute on that. On the other hand, as we Monarch, really strong pickups. Like if you're solo, you're kinda dead. Actually.
Yeah, that's true. Looks like they are banning out the Diggy here. Pretty wise ban, because you don't want Kimpeki to mess up anything here, and the Diggy would be pretty troublesome. Considering that he's actually still like, even if the enemies don't go for like a heavy CC, Diggy is still considered to be one of the best roamers in the game, thanks to his poke, his vision, his reverse time skill, his he gives shield and can heal up at the same time. So pretty much, so Diggy is a guaranteed ban at this point.
One thing about the Valentina ban, kind of good ban from the side of ASCENDO, because Valentina could have been another pick of mage. Yeah, that would have been just too much for ASCENDO to handle alone. So had to get rid of the Valentina, or else she could just steal the ultimate from Tigreal and just mess up with everyone with the implosion, with the Iksha being banned out as well now. Not sure if that's what's actually needed, but the Iksha synergizes really well with the Tigreal, so it is okay as a ban. Now ASCENDO need to figure out something for the marksman position. In this kind of situation, I wouldn't even pick a marksman. Like even Harry would be fine here, honestly.
I mean, I guess you could also go for a really good like CC marksman, like a Nathan would be pretty nice here, thanks to his second skill. It really disrupts whatever's coming at him. But we don't know yet, as Gina does take the use on here. Pretty aggressive pick.
It is an aggressive pick, but one thing to remember: if he messes up just a little bit, then the Paquito is gonna 101 him. So he needs to be played this very precisely.
I would say Paquito could 101 him on level 4. From level 2, he just can't 101. But level 2 or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the start,
Without
like,
all the
yeah,
injustice in the
Gina can
world.
just get his waves and get his level 4 and go to the first team by the turtles or something like that. That's not the issue. But after level 4, he will have a problem.
Yeah, because
Oh
then
my god. Look
they're
at the
listening.
team comp of SV Monarch. They have 4 heroes with pickup potential. Everyone is looking for pickups.
I feel bad for Mizu here.
Just
Mizu
pick
now
Arif and
is
go Vengeance. Or go Hanabi. Hanabi with Aegis. That also works here.
At this point, if I was Mizu, I wouldn't even pick a marksman.
What would you pick then? Marty's Gold or what?
Yeah, probably. I wanna
Yeah,
survive.
Harry.
I'll
Yeah,
play
Harry.
to
Yeah, I
survive.
told you, Harry.
Yeah, Harris is probably a pretty good option here. Going to
I'm not sure
Purify
about the
and being
Purify
mobility.
because the fan is just gonna one-shot you anyways with the ult
I mean,
combo. I mean, I would just
well,
go
apart from
Vengeance.
that, you don't really want to get caught by a Cho or a Kadita. Considering that if you
Like
get
he
caught of
cannot,
a
like he cannot avoid it anyways. But that's his
yeah.
trigger anyways.
Apart from that, let's see how this is gonna turn out here. It's a pretty interesting draft. I'll see you during the match.
Smash them.
And we are live. We are back. Game number 2. SV Monarch versus Ascendo. It's 1-0 to the side of SV Monarch. And let's see here. Are we gonna get a game 3? Do you think this could potentially be a game 3 here, or is it gonna be another like domination match?
All comes down if SV Monarch are actually able to pull out their game plan with getting continuously pickups against Sendo, not getting baited into going into unfavorable team fights, and Vansky already stealing that little jungle monster away from Adam. He did already in the previous game, so that's a viable strategy actually, as we've seen it already work out twice in a row. With Adam, of course, it's just a little jungle monster, but it's a bit of XP that's going to be lost for Adam, so makes sense, and Fanny's actually going for that look green monster in the top lane while Adam is doing a counter invade. Both junglers invading the opposite jungle, and Ivansky are in trouble. He survives, but he's fine.
Almost gets Vansky. He does have to use his resources pretty early on. Adam, on the other hand, gets the first blood on Sonic here. He knows that he needs to make sure the gold lane is in check and is an advantage, or otherwise just a really easy thing to pick off at this point. So you gotta play around the gold laner here, especially when you're dealing with a Kadita and a Fanny.
I would say the invade from Fan in that kind of situation was needed, since the other green monster of that side of the map wasn't there anymore. Like, he only had that jungle monster there, so couldn't get level 4 faster. That was the one issue, and now he's getting picked off almost. Very close. I would say it was a kind of an rotation error from the side of Fanny.
I mean, he almost gets Vixana here, but a pretty good save coming in from Kenpeki with that Sacred Hammer, just safe to kill at this point. So yeah, we'll play to Kenpeki here, making sure he protects his mage at all times, especially when the Fanny was camping and was waiting for it. I didn't actually expect Mai to survive here, but pretty well played to him. And let's see how the first turtle's gonna play out here. Looks like both sides are waiting to get, their buffs up. Especially for the Nolan, he kind of needs that blue for to stay in the fights for longer duration. But
I mean, they don't have the time for the blue. He can either
yeah,
choose the turtle or the blue, but he cannot choose both. That's the issue here. And if he tries to go for the turtle, he can still lose it, and then he would just lose more time. So he just went for the safe play. Makes
yeah.
sense in that situation. As we speak, Sonic is maybe getting a visitor here.
Oh, Sonic gets poked lightly here by Mai, but not much happens since Mai needs to still keep herself hidden on the map or around Kenpeki. On the other hand though, Kenpeki seems to be getting poked here lightly, Way of Dragon coming in, and so the rough waves taking Kenpeki casually, but Adam on the other hand, looks like he's here to back up stuff. Cutthroat coming in from Rap does not kill Adam unfortunately, and Vansker does not go for the chase here as he is too far.
I told you though that from the moment he gets level 4, Gene is at a disadvantage on the XP lane. Like he had to recall already, and look, I think he can just clear that and then rotate if he wants, or he just one-on-one or waits in the bush and wants to kill him.
Oh,
Look, Gina. Oh, Gina, no, don't go in there. What are you doing? Look at this. Look at this damage. Look at that. If he gets his stacks now. Oh, look at
oh my
this.
gosh! Poor Gina dying ever so easily, but a cutthroat coming in from Rap, followed up by Sonic's damage, do take out Mai so easily. And oh, Gio is waiting. Looks like he's trying to go for the goal lane, and he is exposed by Kentucky.
I mean, wait, is Gina actually doing the same mistake again? Look at him, he's going the same path again! Oh my god!
He did check the bush this time, but you know,
Yeah,
not
like he's
enough.
still losing the minions. He's not getting any minions from the XP lane. It's already a 1 level disadvantage. Oh
Okay,
my god, this cannot get worse.
oh no. Oh no, not RMQT playing like this. Petrify coming in from Gio, just saving himself from any upcoming engage coming from Kimpeki here. I probably would say
Hmm.
he thought that Kimpeki was followed up by Mai or Eden here, so that's why he probably had to panic use that.
Oh, that's what happens if you don't have enough information. You make unfavorable decisions. Like, if he had the Petrify now, he could have stolen it from Adam, the turtle, potentially. But that's a
Yeah.
safe turtle for him, because Fanny was busy with a blue buff and Dragon Form being used from Gina. Oh, you're getting some damage from Altsky. No, another pickoff! What are you doing?
No!
Oh my god.
Zero Tojina, no! It's not
He's
his
kinda
day
getting
today.
exposed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's getting slow. Looks like Adam though is in trouble. Does get the dirt buff,
Oh,
but will have to go back here. Rep does not have the energy needed, and Sonic on the other hand it's not going pretty well. Looks like Rep is trying to go for a pickoff here. Does not have the cutthroat yet, but still gets the kill on Mizo and is looking to get another one, but doesn't have the energy to do so and will have to retreat. A pretty
One
simple
thing I'm
pickoff
wondering.
actually.
One thing I'm wondering about though is why Monarch are not just focusing more ganks on towards the gold side of the map, because they don't have any problems on the XP side. Like you saw what Altsky is capable of alone. Like they don't need to gank him, they don't need to be on his side of the map. Just get your gold laner ahead and then you have all your problems solved this match. Because in this game, Adam got already 2 kills thanks to his ganks on the gold lane before. And Mizo is doing fine gold-wise, as you can see. He's got more gold than Sonic, so don't get why they're not focusing more on the gold lane from the side of AC Monarch. Would be a much easier game. As you can see,
I
they're
mean,
already behind in gold.
I would
Because
say
Harry's
that
got
one
much more gold.
gank But that one gank was probably to push the tower, and maybe they're gonna start playing around the gold now, but I fear that it's a bit too late to start playing around gold, and then you have to play like mid-game style. But looks like a cutthroat coming in from Rap, still trying to go for Adam here. Adam is in trouble, does survive on 1 HP, flicker from Fam, but does not get him, unfortunately. Kimpeki here with the Eternal Golf followed up, and the Implosion does take out Fam here. Gina with the finish off with the backup, and Gio is in trouble here. He's trying to go with the Petrify, has the rough wave as well. Maybe he's trying to pick out Mai here, or maybe even Kipeki is possible, but is low HP and might get taken out in the process. Never mind, there it is, rough wave followed by Van Skirt here, taking out Kipeki ever so casually on the cutthroat to finish Mai once and for all here. And it looks like Rap will be defending the top lane. What a play here, what a pretty nice play coming from both teams. Unfortunately though, it looks like for the side of ASCENDO it's not going that well. Especially when Fam is just there, like as we speak now. Knockout strike used, still going in for engage, and there it is. Another pickup coming in from Rap.
Mize was too greedy for the tower, but I can understand where he was coming from, because his team was already losing on the other side of the map. He just wanted to at least trade an objective. But what I wanted also to mention about the little flaw of error from the side of SE Monarch was that, yes, as you said, oh, nice team fight coming up now.
The team fight is coming up here as Sonic with a speedy light wheel does take a chunk out of HP from Kimpeki here, followed up by the rough waves. But it seems like this is it actually. Trying to go for the mid here. Vansker does not have the Wave of Dragon. They almost killed Mai here. Looks like the lethal ignition is not enough to kill him here.
I mean, they need to retreat for now, SV Monarch. They need to regroup and then look for more opportunities. But Alski is looking for deep cuts. Look at him. Damn. Can he
I
survive
mean,
though?
at
No, he's not
this
getting
point,
punished for this. No, no one is
no.
coming.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, he does have the information, so he knows that he
Oi!
can just deep cut, and
Oh,
I mean, I don't think he can kill Gina now, since Gina probably has that Dreadnought armor. He should learn by now that he needs it.
mm.
Well,
Yeah. Okay, that
as
was
antique,
that's a dead Mizu here.
Cutthroat coming from Rap, just deleting Mizu. I mean, what can Mizu do at this point? Doesn't have the vengeance, is on Purify. So, I mean, they kind of put him in a rough spot on the draft, so I feel pretty sorry for him, to be honest.
Yeah, but considering that Simona kind of messed it up with the early game rotations, he actually came out kind of okay. Like, could have been worse. Like, if SV Monarch prioritized more on the golden before the tower fell, then this would have been a disaster for Mizu.
Looks like Sacred
Oi,
Hammer
Rough Waves.
coming in. One Rough Waves triggered by Gio, still taken out. Petrify takes him out alongside Gina's
Gina,
jump here,
where
but
are you
Gina's
going?
in trouble.
Why do you follow up with your passive? Why did you do that?
Gina just aimlessly jumps in, not knowing the consequences, not knowing that it could have been just a pickup and a leave. And unfortunately just had to let himself die here. Famdo and Mizo
look,
trying to have a 1v1 here,
it's
but
an
Adam
XP
is
thing.
just... Yeah.
It's an XP thing in this game. Both XPs are like, damn, can I do this? And then you just go for it anyways.
Looks like Rap here is trying to look
Oh,
for something.
wait, imagine Mizo in trouble. Don't worry.
It
Oh,
could potentially be Adam, as the Retribution and the Lethal Ignition just finishing Adam instantly alongside the Cutthroat. And Rap will be getting out on 1 HP. Just out of just like in the middle of everyone, he just takes out what he needs and leaves here. Looks like Rough Waves with the Petrify coming in, trying to go for Mai, successfully does so. Well played to Jiu. Implosion trying to save, but unfortunately doesn't do much as Rap just goes in and out, just swooping him on the way.
Gina.
Oh Gina, with the Black Dragon form to defend the mid lane, but the
Oh,
Wave of Dragon coming in
nah.
from Vanskirt could potentially
Okay,
die
close.
here, never mind, he's a bit too tanky now.
Wait a moment, Eden. No.
Never mind. Cutthroat, godlike Rap here, Speedy Light Field by Sonic could potentially take Gina actually. It looks like Fam is here. Taking Mizu as well, and it's just 2 kills right deep in under the inhibitor here. Ascendo is not
Um,
safe.
That's true. What I want to mention before, in that 101 where Adam got killed by Rep, what happened at the moment? Remember the different retributions? Like, you got the blue retribution, the red retribution. For context, the red retribution is the type of retribution you get if you want to get kills, and you saw it. They made the difference in that 101.
Yep. It's the 1v1 retri basically. It lowers enemy defense. Apart from the purple retribution, that takes away enemy HP based on your max HP. So it's basically for like tanks.
Exactly. So basically, if you want to play aggressive, you go for the burning retribution. That's how he got his kill there in the first place. And look at its damage. Okay, Rep, you're a bit crazy here. You give them a shutdown, and the Lord is about to spawn. But okay, we forgive you for that after what you did earlier to Adam.
Still going for Mizo though. Poor Mizo.
Yeah, he's always the victim.
This could be a personal issue at this point. He has something personal with Mizo. Like, nah, I don't like this guy. It looks like Adam is in trouble.
Wait
The
a
Way of
moment.
Dragon, never mind, it's not gonna be triggered. I thought Vanskirt was gonna like use his Way of Dragon and then get Adam to Sonic here and then pick him up. But it seems not.
I mean, they don't really have the damage at the moment. Sonic has 2 defense items, so he needs to be he needs more time to kill someone. So he cannot go for that immediately. Like, they need also their jungler first. Like, they are taking it slow because Fanny doesn't have her blue buff yet. So, oi, Adam!
Oi!
Oh my god!
Adam taking out
Gio!
Gio here with a fracture. Gio doesn't even get to react in time. Not even the Petrify catches Adam here and dies instantly. Oh no!
Did you get invaded?
IRL?
Anyways, as we speak.
Yes. My dog just gone
Okay.
crazy.
Your dog
Oh,
ganked you.
Yeah. He just bit my feet, but it's fine.
Gina, oh my god. Hey, come on, did you rep? Do you not see Gina? Hello?
I
Oh my
think
god.
Gina just disappears at this time. They like on the map for them. And looks like it's Cutthroat trying to take out Mizu once again. Fails to do so here this time.
If they had killed Gina in that moment, they could have done a Lord here. Now they don't have a free Lord.
But what they do have
Uh,
is a free Gina. There it is, the
yeah,
flicker coming in
okay.
from Kimpeki, but walks into the rough waves as well. Oh no, looks like Kimpeki is in trouble. Never
You
mind, baited
survived
here.
that before through luck, and now you go into your doom yourself. Like, what kind of commitment is this?
Gina, both matches getting exposed by SV Monarch.
I kind of feel sorry for him, but you cannot do those kinds of mistakes where he was doing in this game and also in the previous game. Like, especially again, not against the Paquito. Like the solo deaths on him were kind of oof. There's one part,
Yeah.
and then the decision making now going in there after he survived. Luckily, like, to be fair, the entire draft of Ascend is kind of rough to play against SV Monarch if SV Monarch gets actually the pickups. So I don't blame them entirely for that, but they're losing this Lord for nothing because the SV Monarch isn't in position yet for pickups. Yo, that's not how. That's not it, Gio. That's not G. That's not it. Someone paid Gio now.
Someone just sent him a cash app, mid-lord. Oh no, Gio. Who paid you, please? I need to know.
Maybe he's tired. Who knows?
Yeah, and looks like they
Actually,
also paid Rep
they're
as well.
They're trolling.
Is this a game 3?
Come on.
Is this a game 3?
Nah. I'm too tired for game 3.
This could potentially be a game 3. Looks like I can see you coming in from
Pecky.
Van.
Why are you going? What the hell? You cannot burst him down. You are the one getting bursted down. Oh my god, why do you go for that play? Sonic, explain.
I mean, they
My
kinda
God,
did
they
get
were-
him.
Yeah,
Never-
like he survived is not because of their skills.
They kinda came out with a better outcome, I suppose.
Yeah, that's only happened
As
because
bad as it
ASCENDO
sounds.
don't know how to end a kill. They don't know how to get the job done.
As bad as it sounds, it was worth it.
Okay,
Looks
Gio,
like
do
Gio
something.
is in trouble.
They're
I
not
would
checking
say.
the bush where Adam is. They're not checking it. No.
They don't know where Adam is.
No. They're getting sandwiched. Look at them. Kenpeki, go on Sonic. Never mind. You cannot go in for him. And you're losing the top tower for nothing almost. Adam,
Looks like Adam is looking
Oi.
for something, but instead gets Van skirt and will have to retreat. Van is looking for something. He still has his flicker, he still has his way of dragon. Fam over here playing a bit aggressive. Mizu does catch him, takes his flicker away. Cutthroat by Rab, does not get Mizu here. Zaman Force used, Cutthroat used, and nothing much happens there. But there is another Lord in 10. So
they just need to secure the Lord, get all the inhibitor towers. If SV Monarch decide to go for a team fight after a pickoff, it's also fine. Maybe that's a
no.
pickoff.
There
Not the
it
cleanest
is.
pickoff, but a pickoff is a pickoff.
That's
And everyone
true.
is surviving.
Looks like
Yeah, Adam is
Adam.
screwed. They're so screwed.
Alright, this
Oh
could
my
be
God,
the end.
Mizu. This could be it. Paquito is just ending it, and that's
Yeah,
probably a wipeout. Yeah.
There it is, a wipeout coming from SV Monarch, and that's it. Game number 2 going for SV Monarch here. Looks like they're gonna taunt a bit as usual. They're running around the base, copying what Ascendo did to y'all. And that's it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it. Game number two. SV Monarch takes the lead here, takes the win on both matches, dominate actually both matches. Gina's being pretty questionable. I would say that both matches. He's a really good player, but on the for these types of matches, I have no idea what he was doing. Unfortunate
He
for
was
Gina,
smoking.
unfortunate for the side of Ascendo. He is smoking for real. And yeah, before I head out from here, thank you, Wolkenstern, for casting alongside me for today.
Was an honor, likewise. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time.
We'll see you next time.